Leo moon, Leo rising, Leo sun. Okay, that's for you. Because I'm a Leo moon. I love Leos. Leos are fun, we're vibrant. Look, got yellow on. Just for you, Leo. Just for you. That's for you. Right, so let's go straight into it. My channeling, actually, when I got into this Leo energy, there was like a part of me that felt like I needed to like take a break from Pisces, you know, from being emotional. Yes. Oh, I'm feeling that for you, Leo. Even now I'm feeling like I want to dance. I want to dance. I want to pump it. I want to jam. Okay? I want to bish bash bosh at the discotheque. I don't know what you're into, how old you are, but yeah, I think I'm feeling like, yes, there is a sense of like I don't want to let whatever is going on ruin my day. And I think it's like knowing that, you know what, at the end of the day I can either sit in it and feel sad, or I can go out and I can enjoy my time, whatever has happened to you. I can't tell, but either way, it's not overpowering you at all. It might be something that, you know, it's like, oh gosh, I've gone a whole day without thinking about that, or I've gone a whole few hours without feeling that, and yeah, that's great. Oh wow. Yeah, okay, so let's see what the cards have to say. Leo. What? This energy is vibey. I need to go spend some time with fire signs. Right, so, and I will soon come. So, upside down, 10 of feathers, recovery, transformation. So that's the first card. So I think because you're in that state of transformation where you can feel like, you know what, I have been kind of letting my feelings overtake me a little bit. I did let this, maybe you just had like a bit of a backslide, you know, maybe you had like 4 tractor, rural country life, John Deere. I don't know if you know that. That's the name of a truck business. Anyway, so what am I saying? What am I saying? Do you know? I don't know. Anyway, I've been distracted. So Leo, but it's okay. And I think that's what you've come to. You've come to like this place of like, it's okay if I have a bad day. It's okay if I have a good day. And you're just kind of taking it as it comes of like, I want to do this, but it's okay if it doesn't happen. It's okay. And you're detaching. And instead of detaching in a negative way, you're kind of like, I'm going to detach positively, because I'm the only one that suffers if I'm negative. I'm the only one who has to kind of carry that negativity with me. I'm the one that has to stay mad. And I don't want to stay mad anymore, right? Or I don't want to be upset with, and the mad doesn't, because even when you're angry at someone else, you're angry at yourself, right? And I think that's where it comes from, of just feeling like you have such high expectations of yourself, and feeling like, yeah, I need to, this is an upside down. So 9 of Acorns, power, perseverance, yes. Ooh. We definitely have them. I'm gonna just quickly, Leo. I am feeling these cards, but there's a part of me that's telling me I need to shuffle again and just make sure that all of these cards are like really in your energy. I like this feeling. Leo feels good today. This week, actually, I think what it's saying is like this week you might experience, you know, had a really good Monday and then you're feeling really great and it's Tuesday's amazing, Wednesday's amazing, and then maybe you're expecting, you know, to see a friend and they cancel and you're like, oh, you know, I really was hoping to like carry on this buzz and now I haven't planned anything for today and now I'm feeling like, what do I do? And maybe you decide, oh, I'm just gonna lay in bed all day, but because you'd been on this feeling good high vibe, you can really feel like when you're still and you're used to moving, something's not right here. Like, I haven't done anything, I don't deserve this rest kind of thing. Oh, Leo, I don't deserve the rest. It's okay, a day's okay, even 2 days is okay, but don't make it crazy, you know. Leo is a cat, after all. We like to retreat in our caves. I'm the same, you know. Sometimes I actually sometimes when I need rest, I now think, gosh, I have deadlines and things to do. If I take this rest, I'm going to be so behind on all of the things I do. But sometimes I find if I just allow myself to rest as much as I need until I feel overwhelmed, not overwhelmed, but an overwhelming pull to go and finally do that thing in a healthy way, I find that it goes by so, like, when I'm in a much better state and energy to tackle the problem, it goes down so well. There we are. Eventually we got there. So yeah, trial and error, you know, and it's okay if you think, I want to rest now. Doesn't mean you have to rest for the whole day. Just think, you know what? I'm going to take a nap. See how I feel after a nap. Still don't feel good? Let me, like, do little things, like let me go and have some water and eat and sleep again if I feel, you know, those little tiny things. I think what's going on is maybe instead of like pushing yourself again on those bad days, you're kind of like throwing out the baby with the bathwater a little bit and kind of thinking, you know, I haven't, but you're persevering anyway. So the next card is, yes, persistence. You can't make this up. Oh my gosh, you can't. I'm psychic. I actually surprised myself because truly, I'll be honest, I'm an intellectual, I am spiritual, but I like spirituality to be grounded in the now and the realness, you know. Let's not woo too much. Like, I don't know if anyone has heard of Abraham Hicks and Bashir, and some people are channeling aliens. Look, I don't know if that's it. Just I think it's true for them, and I don't know who it is that's speaking, but they're saying nice things. They're saying love each other and stuff. So who am I to judge what people say they can hear? I am taking a counseling degree. Soon I'll be able to judge. I listen and I judge. That will be on my... If I ever start a psychiatry practice, I listen and I judge. That's my tagline. Book with Ray today. I listen and I judge. Right, so that might be your vibe, Leo. Just like I listen and I judge. So maybe that's what you're doing. You're retreating and you're listening. You're observing. You're just gonna listen and I'm gonna judge you. I'm just gonna observe a little bit. So what's next? And maybe that's what it is with your situation. And yes, I listen and I don't judge. I listen and I judge, and I think that part is like, I think what's happening with this like stop, start is maybe what's happening is you'll get into a flow, you're enjoying that, something will stop your flow. And you really want to understand what stopped that, what's created that stagnation in me, why couldn't I lift myself up? And you're evaluating it like, oh, this energy really consumed me, really kind of took my energy away. And you're like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna need to bring that down. So yeah. Gosh, I'm getting distracted again. Yeah, so yeah. You know, it's even happening to me. My mind just kind of wanders. Do you have ADHD, Leo? You're kind of like, where is the next positive thing? Where's the next vibe? Or like, yeah, you're kind of stopping to reflect a little bit when you are stagnant or when you're not in flow and you're like not, because Leo is a fire sign. It likes to be going, it likes to be energy and fire. And so when it's not and it's retreating, it likes to know why, it likes to understand its feelings. So when it does go back out again, it can go out with the same power. So last card for you, Leo, we have comfort, community. Yeah, so I think that's just saying, you know, when you do feel low, don't feel like you have to hold it down. I know we're a bit like lone rangers, Leos. Sometimes it's like, I don't want to upset anyone, and that fear of being a burden, I think sometimes people don't understand how profound it is, because as a Leo, you feel you're such a huge protector and light for other people that when you feel you can't be that light, you feel like you're darkness and you're taking it away. I think it's a common thing, you know, lions or cats, I think they go into caves to die. And I think that's similar to Leo's of like, I don't want anyone to see how terrible I feel. That's gonna upset my mother and my uncle and whoever. Like, I need to just go in there and just shut myself off so no one knows how sad I am. Right, so here we go. Last one, Angels of Abundance. Right. No more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood. Yeah, so that's what your angels say. No more complaining. I think what that's saying is like, come on, Leo, you like attention. We know it. I know it. I love attention. That's why I'm right here getting as much attention as I possibly can, right? And I think the attention isn't necessarily from a place of insecurity sometimes. I think Leos are always so willing to give and give generously. I think what they like to be acknowledged in the stuff they're doing, and I think when they don't get acknowledged in the things that they are doing and giving in a very big way, they feel like, okay, well, if you're not seeing me, you might start to seek sort of like unhealthy ways, let's say, of seeking attention. And it could be subconscious. You might not be doing it on purpose. Maybe you are more snappy because you're feeling like, I'm not being seen. So no more complaining, Leo, no more complaining. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have abundance and choice. Yeah, so you always have a choice, Leo. You always have a choice. And you can validate yourself. And I think that's the thing with Leos. I think what comes, that's the dark and the light, right, of Leo. You have the light side is you have so much confidence and you want to bring the energy, you raise the energy in a room. I can tell you of some famous Leos, James Corden. That's the one Gavin and Stacey. Yeah, James Corden. So if you think of someone like James Corden who's there, he wants to make you laugh, it's vibe, you know, pushing out. Who else is a famous Leo? Jennifer Lopez. I mean, come on. That Ben Affleck documentary, that was a huge Leo vibes. You know, she wanted the attention, she wanted the validation of like, this is my love, you know, validate it, because it had been scrutinized so much, right? And I think that's what she had to show. And maybe part of her, this was like a coming to Jesus moment of her, of like, maybe the reason everybody categorizes you by your relationships and all of this is because that's a lot of what you talk about and what you do, and you don't make it about your talent, you make it about your relationships, right? Because what she could have done in that is like made it about herself instead of herself about, it was a very, I didn't know what was going on. J-Lo, if you watch this, like, who am I to even judge you? Like, who am I? I'm just a person on the internet. The thing that I'm saying is, Leo's like attention, and you're a celebrity, clearly you love it, J-Lo, you love it. Let's just get real. Let's get real. You love it, right? And you loved it more, so you did the documentary, and so you wanted us to watch it. We're watching it. I talked about it. I just don't want J-Lo after me. I don't know what she's like. And they say she's from the block, and I don't know what the block is, what they do there, but I feel like if she's from there, she's seen things. And I don't want to see what she's seen. So, I don't know why there's a rant about J-Lo, but yeah, it's just vibes. Leo, it's just vibes. Right, so last one. Ancestors, ancestors, ancestors. Whoop, whoop. Ooh. Oh gosh, I am getting very cold. This will have to be my last one, Leo, before I go inside and start beautifully editing you. Right, so let's go. Igor, I see from a higher perspective. Yeah. So I think when you do feel stagnant those days, you know, I think a little bit of escapism is good. Of like, let me go back out here. Like, if I'm right here, like in my bed in the very now moment, let me think, where will I be even like tomorrow, or a week from now, or 2 weeks from now, or 3 weeks? You know, where am I going? And think about that thing that that's pulling you towards, and like, if it is that thing that maybe a friend cancelled on you, think, okay, what's the next best thing I have to look forward to? And if you have all of these wonderful things to look forward to, right? Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. What am I telling you? You are the fox. You're the fox, Leo. What does the fox say? No. But it's just saying, like, trust your instincts. Like, you've got that, like, this girl's watching me like, oh my god, she's a YouTuber. No. They're waving at me? I think they're waving at me. I think they know me. Who are these people? Weird. Thank you. Oh gosh, she just pushed her. That was very violent. Anyway, Leo. But yeah, I'm not getting any love energy I think you're kind of like I said, cold detached. I'm just chilling, I'm vibing, I'm just doing what I want. People can come along or not, but I'm just like here and like warrior, be fearless and stay strong. So I think this is just about, you are strong, you know you're gonna get there. You know whatever you're working towards, whatever you're going through, recovery, transformation, you are going to get there. And getting there isn't about the outcome. We know this, we hear this, but it's that every day. It's like, okay, I'm tired, but what can I do right now? Is all I can do right now get back into bed? I can't brush my teeth, I can't walk downstairs, I can't feed myself, I can't make myself breakfast. I'm hungry, it's almost dinner. I did have breakfast today. But yeah, a little bit of me, like I just came out to work. It's also my Capricorn rising. I was like, work. But and like so many things. But anyway, I just, you know, where can I come and look after myself and just, yeah, be fearless and stay strong. Sorry, Leah, that was a bit distracted, I feel, that read. And I think it's got to do with your energy a bit, and because it's also a bit mine, I think it's coming out a bit more in me of like my energy of like get up and go and feeling positive, and I just want to be here and be the sunshine. So yeah, so Leo, thank you, that was great. Your weekly oh, one last thing, your divine feminine. We must do divine feminine for Leo, because Leo, you guys, come on, you are like black cat femme fatale energy. But it's a weird kind of black cat, because it's kind of like the black cat that will love you. It's like the black cat that comes when you're at the door and will like lick you when you're sad. That kind of cat. Right, divine feminine. Ooh, what have we got? The mystic of divine love. Love is divine and I'm nothing except love. Okay. Actually, I'm feeling like, yes, you are divine love, but I'm also getting really strong feelings of this Hestia. So she's the goddess of sanctuary. No matter where I am, I'm home. The most sacred sanctuary is found within me. Well, go ahead, girl, boy, he, she, they, them, it, non-binary, whatever you be it. Just be it. Okay, Leo, love it. You always be anyway. You're an individual. You are a fixed fire sign, so no one. Have you ever seen a Leo pop off? Have you? You haven't. You know what I mean? You don't want to, really, because they go in their cave. But if you're lucky enough to see a Leo angry, lucky. No. If you're unlucky enough. But yeah. Thank you, Leo. I'm gonna go in. I think I've stayed out too long and I feel a bit cold now, so I'm gonna retreat back to my house and have a nice day. It's all vibes, Leo, from here. That's the end of your weekly reading. I'll see you next week.
Hey.